Is 2014 the year that a robot will take your job? The job apocalypse is set to strike as droids are trained to flip burgers. Experts are predicting a job apocalypse as robots take over manual jobs, while scientists at Cambridge warn that machines should have their intelligence limited to stop them from outsmarting us. And it's not just working at the burger joint at McDonald's or Wendy's or any place else. They're also replacing the servicemen. Of course, you know about the drones in the sky. You also have the RoboCod, the COD, the drone of the seas, and also these land-walking robots straight out of a Star Wars movie being developed by DARPA. So it's all coming to a head. They don't want you. They don't need you in the future. And it's one thing to replace something like Blockbuster with a red box, but do you really want to be serviced by machines, by robots, any place you go? The Obama pod at Walmart, and it's not just at Walmart, it's at a bunch of other places. Your robo doctor, you come in, it's going to tell you that you're fat or you're depressed or you're ugly, but we got the thing. Just sign up for Obamacare and everything will be okay. True story. I went to Texas DPS to get my concealed carry license, and I'm thinking because I'm going to the actual place, it won't be a big deal if I walk in. So I walk in, say, hey, I'm here to get my concealed carry. I'd already taken the class. And the guy says, no, you have to go fill out the application online. I'm like, well, this is the place to get the concealed carry. He's like, yeah, but you got to do it online. And I didn't say it to the guy, but I'm like, what are you going to do in like 2 years when they replace you with a pod? You're going to be the next Obama pod. You're going to be a red box in 2 years, bro. And I'm not saying this to down the guy. I really felt bad for this guy that he's not going to have a job. But if you do these things where somebody shows up and all you do is say, go fill it out online, then, what do they need you for? This guy's going to end up on food stamps, just like this, a record 20% of households on food stamps in 2013. And it's not just that. The numbers also show that there was a record number of individuals on food stamps in 2013, and that the cost of the program, that being the SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, was at an all-time high. So you have a record number of individuals on food stamps and also the cost steadily rising to be on the program. So I don't understand why people can't understand that you don't want to be dependent on the government. Ask all the people who were dependent on the government during Hurricane Katrina when they were in the Superdome and waiting for water to be there. Did they enjoy being dependent on the government? But you say that was Bush. Okay, what about this current administration, Michelle Obama, trying to tell your kids what they can and cannot eat by her active program or whatever it's called? And the kids at these high schools who are actually in school put out viral YouTube videos. You can find them yourself, talking about how they're hungry. Kids are passing out. The jocks are saying they don't have enough to eat to go out and play the football game. It's just a big mess all the way around. So, yeah, that's what you're going to have. You're rationing food if you allow this to continue. So whether it's not having enough food to now having this, pollution from Chinese manufacturing choking U.S. West Coast, billowing across the Pacific Ocean from China and landing on the western shore of the United States are significant quantities of toxic air pollutants, including sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide, and black carbon. Ironically, a great deal of that air pollution is caused by the production of goods inside of China for export to the United States. So we're basically killing ourselves. Not only that, people are killing themselves in China by not only breathing this, but you go to the Foxconn factories in China, people are jumping off. They had to put suicide nets out there to stop this from going any further. So if you're on the West Coast, you have just the general West Coast mentality is the kind of the trendy mentality. Not every place, but we saw that while we were out there. But you have the trendy mentality. You have this this plume of Fukushima radiation, and you also have this incident with all this toxic air coming over there. But of course, the government doesn't want to warn you about this. Meanwhile, they're getting their preparation for themselves, getting their iodine and so forth. And they're on the low. They're out there testing the kelp and the other things out there, trying to find out why the starfish are melting and dying. But they don't want to tell you. They don't want to put any signs on these beaches telling you that these beaches have, or at least one of the beaches has radiation levels in excess of 10 times of what's considered normal. But they don't want to tell you about that. They don't want to tell you about the eyewitnesses, the people we talked to in Half Moon Bay at Surface Beach who said their friend's hair is falling out and, people said, I can't swim in that water anymore. They don't want to tell you about any of that. They just want you to think everything's fine. Go take your pill and just wait for this thing to quietly kill you. But they have the cure, which is the Obamacare. So when you get sick, just let Uncle Obama know and he'll take care of it. Jakari Jackson here, and I want to talk to you for a second about water. You know about ProPure, our flagship water purification system, but check out some of our portable water filter products at InfoWarsStore.com. The clearly filtered water pitcher, Also, for those of you on the go, we have the Athlete Edition filtered water bottle and the RAD Eliminator Pro filtered sports bottle that removes radiation. And keep in mind, we have replacement filters for all of these products. The ever-popular grab-and-go bag favorite, the Life Straw, the Crystal Quest shower filter system, and the Aquapod kit, great for mass storage of water. And while you're at the InfoWars shop, pick up a copy of our latest book, 31 Days to Survival. You can find all this and more at the InfoWarsStore.com. And don't forget, it's your support that funds our operation. Sign up for our free newsletter at InfoWars.com/newsletter.